Live from Oakland.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
That's his first personal foul.
You look at Cleveland. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And as well as they're playing, you'd have to consider them one of the leading contenders to take home the title. A number of teams in that discussion, no doubt about it, but they are right in the middle of it.
All things lining up in place for them right now. I mean, with the postseason approaching, they're right where they want to be and playing really excellent basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. The drive by James. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Love. Here's Irving. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. From deep three-point range. Mozgov with the bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Durant. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
You look back at the Thunder last season, and the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
LeBron dishes to Irving. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Iman Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And there's the 3-second violation. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Cleveland also making a change. Jones is checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for James Jones. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Smith kicks to LeBron. Irving drives in. The dish to Mozgov. And here's Love from the arc. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And LeBron throws it down.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Back to Durant. The 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Irving passes to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Thunder lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in at the three.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
The Cavaliers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And Cleveland making a change here. Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Good D from Love.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot. Gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
The Thunder leading by 5, but they recover it. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another shot. Adams. And finally, that one's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's 6 points for Timofey Mozgov. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
It's stolen by Jones. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans